what's going on? It's In the Gym with Team Massive Joes. Training some biceps, baby, at one of our preferred fitness facilities is, of course, Anytime Fitness Black Forest. Training some biceps on that old new MTS Vast Stack. MTS Vasky stacking that bitch with MTS Classic pre-workout pump stack of peace. Training some biceps with my swole brother, Massive Joe's wholesale account manager, Joe Bate, aka Swole Bate, aka the Swole the Bear.
Yes, I am here. It's not just Joe doing the intro.
It's a long intro, man.
It was big, man.
Threw the product placement in there a little bit too early.
At least I know where I stand. I stand behind the supplements in this business.
Behind the MTS Vast Stack, man. Look at, and speaking of product placement,
mate,
we got all out
at
the start of this video.
Shameless plugs everywhere.
Holy shit. Oh, another one.
Do you reckon anyone's going to call us out about this? We're just pushing every
video
product.
is sponsored by MTS and Team Massive Joe's, quite clearly.
All right.
Anyway,
So-
started this workout off. How we start this one, Swole?
So we did-
Actually, no, before you even start talking, I gotta say, because we got some time, it's just you and I. Nivosh is
AWOL.
missing in action.
I'm not sure if he's coming back from Thailand, man. I think he's staying over there.
But this bicep workout, man, one of the most unique bicep workouts
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
we have seen thus far.
Curveballs everywhere.
Knowledge bombs being
Boom,
dropped.
boom.
I'll leave that there.
Yeah.
Starting this workout off, man, with some alternating dumbbell supinating bicep curl.
Yeah, yeah. So what we did, we actually did a superset to start off, and we'll show you the second half of that in a minute. But yeah, the alternating dumbbell curls, we didn't go like too heavy with this, and I'm preferring not to do that lately. I'm really focusing on really getting a big contraction with my biceps at the top. So I'm actually trying to flex the biceps at the top of each movement here, and as you can see, really twisting the wrist.
Yeah.
At the top of each curl to get maximum contraction there.
Yeah, and we make fun, we make jokes and fun about you writing a textbook and shit, but your form is spot on.
Well, I try to make it spot on, man, because there's no point going into the gym, and this is what I've found over years of training. It's no point going in there and just throwing heavy shit around.
Look at that form.
Because unless you're training it properly, man, you're not going to make the gains.
Look at that shit. Delts staying out, elbows staying nice and close to the body, coming up, flexing the bicep, twisting the wrist, pinkies towards the ceiling for maximum bicep contraction, man. And then unfolding the bicep on the eccentric
The
part
unfolding, man's a big part of biceps. A lot of people don't think about it, but I find it's the most important part of the whole curl is the unfolding of it, letting it go down nice and slow and following that movement down.
Yeah, and then we supersetted that with some drag curls, if I'm not mistaken.
Not a lot of people do drag curls, man. And these are, it's not really an exercise you do by itself, but it's a great exercise to superset with another exercise. And this is because it's just a huge squeeze. You've got constant tension on your biceps there, and it's just a big squeeze at the top.
Yeah, and for viewers at home who are unaware as to why they're called drag curls, this is why they're called drag curls.
You drag them straight up the front of your body, man. That's how you do them.
And it keeps your delts completely out because you look at your elbows don't move.
No, your elbows are back too.
There's no horizontal movement in the elbows. I don't know what the you're doing there.
I had a bit of a stretch. I actually just wanted to get my new kicks in the video. That's what it was.
There's no movement with the elbows. They stay tucked into your body, and you dragging the weight up along your torso. Complete biceps isolation.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
complete isolation.
As you can see, we're doing like 20 kilos there. Yeah. And that was tough. We got like usually 8 reps each set.
Yeah. And before we move on to this next exercise, in terms of reps and sets, man, we did, I think, 4 to 5 working sets.
Yeah, we think we did 5 of those.
And we went to failure and rest pause on the first exercise and rest pause on the second exercise.
Yeah. So
then we moved on to this here.
This was one of your like little inventions, wasn't it?
It was. It's a preacher curl.
Single
arm. What the f*** are we going to call this?
It's a single arm preacher curl with the
hammer preacher curl with a cable.
Mate.
So
we won't be writing that in the textbook.
So what you're actually achieving here is you're isolating the biceps. In particular, you're hitting the brachialis biceps.
Yeah.
and you're getting constant tension.
And that's the biggest thing, man, is the constant tension.
Because you're using the cable.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is sweet games.
This was a tough exercise too, man.
Yeah,
like, it's great because you got to isolate each arm doing your hammer curls, but the constant tension was a big one. It was pretty tough to actually to get your 12 reps on that heavy weight. But we actually did this one pretty light too. It was just a really good squeeze at the top.
Yeah. Well, when the biceps isolated like that, and not just isolated, but even more isolated because you're using the hammer grip instead of the supinated grip, man.
Yeah.
It's a damn fucking tough exercise.
Yeah,
man.
and man, we're doing a hammer curl like second exercise in. We don't usually do that. We usually leave them to. But I'm really glad we did that because you wouldn't want to do this exercise like later in your workout because I don't think you'd get much out of it because your biceps would just be toast.
And viewers at home who are unaware as to why you use the hammer grip, man, the hammer grip targets the brachialis, which is when you look at your biceps from the front on, it gives thickness to the arms.
Yep.
Rather than when someone hits like a front double biceps and you see the bicep peaks.
Yeah.
This does not hit bicep peaks as much. It's gonna make your arm look thicker from the front on.
Exactly, man.
Which for me is an issue.
Yeah.
Because you look at me front on.
Yeah.
No gains.
No, but you look front on, man. And all of a sudden, as soon as you do that front double bicep, man, there's
zero
gains
there. And then we moved on to this man. This.
I'm not sure what you actually had before this workout, but you just kept coming up with these ideas. I'm like, yeah, let's roll with that.
Yeah.
Let's do spider curls with the cables.
I told you viewers at home at the start, man, this is going to be a unique biceps workout.
Yeah.
We're coming through with the goods, man.
So what we did here, we did some spider curls, which you can do with dumbbells, you can do with the bar. We decided we're going to do them with the cable. So once again, we're getting that constant tension there.
Constant.
And it took a little bit of time for us to set this up to get the angles right, but we think we got it just about perfect. So as you can see, my elbows weren't moving back and forward there too far.
Yeah.
You're still getting that stretch at the bottom, but you're not locking out at the bottom with the bar, so you've still got that tension on your biceps.
Yep.
And then you're getting that big squeeze at the top. So we did, I think, 3 or 4 working sets of this, and this last one was just a drop set. So the reps were a little bit higher than what we normally do. I think we were getting about 12 each set. And then getting a drop set of about another 10.
Yeah. And but once again, the spider curl is an isolation biceps movement. It's not a compound biceps movement. You're supposed to be isolating the biceps, which means you shouldn't be swinging through your delts. No. Your elbows should be in a fixed position. And it's pure, clean biceps gains.
And one thing too is I tried to do this with my sets here, is actually try and squeeze your bicep again at the top and get that maximum contraction, force as much tension on that bicep as possible.
Yeah, and we did 4 working sets here, man, and we did rest, pause, and what you just saw there was the last set, was a drop set.
This exercise is just fucking disgusting.
This is one of the best bicep exercises we have ever invented.
The toughest bicep exercise ever.
What are we doing here? Explain to
So what we're doing, man, is we're actually doing maximum force.
So obviously we're doing preacher curls.
Yeah, we're doing preacher curls. Yeah,
with a twist.
So as you can see, Joe's actually holding the counterweight there.
Yeah.
So you're actually putting more force.
It's called maximum overload reps. So what we're doing is it's 12 reps per set. The first 3 reps are max overload. So you can see me in the background. I'm actually adding more resistance to what's already on the weight.
Yeah, on the
So you can see my forearm in the background there on the counterweight, trying to pull that at maximum overload.
Yeah.
You hit 3 max overload reps. Then I release the resistance and it's just 3 normal resistance reps.
Yep.
Then we come back for another 3 maximum overload reps. And then you're finishing off right here with another 3 normal resistance reps.
Usually those last 3 max overload reps aren't really maxed overload, man. It feels like you're trying to curl a semi-trailer, a truck.
Yeah.
But it's literally, there's no extra resistance on there. So after the first 3 reps, you're pretty much toast.
Yeah.
And it's a brutal exercise. So
and what you doing here?
Well, we're doing some high cable curls here, man. So
looks like you got an issue, mate. Arms too long.
My arms are too long for this.
Gonna have to
machine,
improvise,
so
mate.
I did a bit of a MacGyver and pulled the cables out, man. And everyone was sort of looking at me going, "What the f are you doing?" But what we did is it means that what you'll be able to see in a second here is you can
talk
actually
about improvisation,
mate. We improvised a lot.
Look at that.
And now you can actually get full stretch at the back, so you're getting full range of motion with that bicep exercise.
And not only are you getting full range of motion, you're using all of the equipment.
Zero
Luckily, there's pretty much no one else in the gym at this point in time.
No. It was like, are you using that? No, we just use as much equipment as possible. So,
that's it.
And as you can see with this exercise here, man, a lot of guys do this exercise wrong. They actually curl the handles to the front of their head, to their temple.
Yeah.
And you're actually meant to keep your elbows back.
Yep.
And pull to the back of your head. So like you're doing a front double bicep flex. Pose is the best way of describing it.
That's exactly right, man. Yeah. Exactly right. So, and once again, this is another biceps isolation movement.
Yep.
So you want to try and keep your elbows not swinging up and down. You can see my elbows, there's a little bit of movement
tiny
there,
bit,
but they're generally, if you look at the horizontal plane, they're fixed in position.
And they're not moving back and forward either.
That's exactly right. And that's going to keep the tension in those biceps, man, which is the whole point.
This is a perfect view of it right there, is you can actually see Joe's pulling it to the back of his head.
Yeah.
And you're keeping it in line with your arms. So your arms, you're basically pulling up, to the back of your shoulders. To the back of your head.
You can see my hand position is actually going towards the back of my head, not towards my eyes or my ears or the front of my head. Is actually towards the back, trying to squeeze them bitches, hit that front double biceps shot, man, for maximum gain.
Yeah, and it was a great way to finish off biceps, man. So, it's just a good way to finish off. It's not an exercise to do first or second, but definitely one to do last. And you don't have a really set rep range. Just set it on a weight and do, as many reps as you can. Force as much blood in there. Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
And while you're going to complete failure, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of In the Gym with Team Massive Joes and all the other deliciousness in our YouTube channel, where we're coming to and from. Swole!
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.